Topping our morning rush, the Coronado Park's homeless encampment is officially closed this morning, but now some residents say it's created a different problem. 2 hours after the city shut down Coronado Park, many of the homeless showed up at the Martinez Town Park. People in that area are now asking the city and Mayor Tim Keller to step up before a new Coronado Park pops up there.
Since announcing the closure of the park 3 weeks ago, the city says that they've been working to provide alternative housing and resources to those living there. The mayor says that when the city crews arrived to close the park yesterday, about 30 to 40 people were still living there, but that's down about 100 from when the closure was announced. The city is still considering what comes next for the park.
And with the Coronado Park's closure, APD is expecting to see a reduction of crime in the area. They say the park had become a den for drug dealing, sex trafficking, and extortion. For now, the park will remain fenced off with extra APD patrols to keep the people out. Erica.
And here's a look at our school day forecast. It's a mild morning out there, feeling comfortable, and it's dry by this afternoon. Warm temps, and we could see an isolated thunderstorm.
While the brother of one of the 4 Muslim men gunned down in recent months still has questions this morning. That's after the decision to keep the alleged killer behind bars. Muhammad Syed is charged in the murder of Afzal Hussein as well as in the murder of Aftab Hussein. Now, Afzal's brother says the mystery over the motive still has the local Muslim community on edge.
Developing news for you now. Convicted felon wanted for a deadly robbery is now waking up behind bars this morning. Police say Rick Martinez Jr. gunned down a Blake's Lotaburger worker in Espanola during a robbery on Tuesday night. Espanola police say Martinez is tied to as many as 9 armed robberies throughout the state of New Mexico. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index. It's moderate today. We'll see isolated storms, most of those along and south of I-40, and we could see some burn scar flooding in the south.
More news happening today. The Justice Department will be making its case to keep the documents they say justified the search of former President Trump's Florida home sealed. The Department of Justice has said unsealing it could compromise ongoing investigations.
This morning we are learning more about Rudy Giuliani's testimony before a Georgia grand jury investigating the attempts to overturn the 2020 presidential election. Giuliani is among a group of allies of former President Trump identified as targets of the Fulton County prosecutor's investigation. The investigators say that the former New York City mayor publicly made claims of election fraud in states including Georgia. Erica.
All right, let's get a check on traffic. The maps are looking clear this morning, no accidents or slowdowns. And Tracker is going west on I-40 at the Big I. Everything's still moving at speed.
Police officers in Fontana, California saved the day for one birthday boy. Now, little David was supposed to have his party for his 7th birthday, but thieves stole the money that was saved up for it from his mom's car. As a result, officers in Fontana stepped up to throw him a birthday, and David and his mother, they both agree that this is going to be one of his most memorable birthdays ever. There you go.
Love that story.
Yeah, saving the day big time.
Time now for the 5 facts.
We start with number 5 here. The demand for service dogs continues to skyrocket. It's been on the rise since the pandemic. This morning, it's showing no signs of slowing down. The nonprofit Service Dogs of New Mexico has seen the demand for a support animal more than triple in recent years. They went from 16 dogs in 2019, I should say, to now more than 70.
At number 4, a convicted felon wanted for a deadly robbery at a Blake's Lotaburger is waking up behind bars this morning. Police say that Rick Martinez Jr. gunned down a Lotaburger worker in Espanola during a robbery on Tuesday night. The 31-year-old was released from federal prison back in May. Espanola police say that Martinez is tied to as many as 9 armed robberies throughout New Mexico.
And at number 3, we will see isolated storms throughout central and southern New Mexico today. Most of those will be south and along I-40. We could see those in the metro as well.
And number 2 this morning, Coronado Park, for years home to a massive homeless camp, is officially closed. The city hopes that will put a stop to the crime and drugs in the area. But before the city shut down the park, they offered everyone help with resources, and many took them up on the offer. But the next question is, what is next for the park? One long-term option is a mixed-use development that includes affordable housing. Another is an expansion of the nearby fire station.
Finally, number 1 for you this morning. Well, the city of Albuquerque kept its promise to shut down Coronado Park's homeless encampment. Some are asking if the closure created a different problem. Just 5 blocks away in a neighborhood off Broadway in Hannett, a new problem emerged 2 hours after the city shut down Coronado Park. Many of the homeless showed up at the Martinez Town Park.